Representing Maven Records, holding it down. Streams up on streams. Right now, he's blowing it out on social media with his brand new single. And we'll be having a conversation with him. I'm talking about the one and the only boy Spyce is in the building. What's good?
I'm good.
This is one of the most difficult questions for me because, you know, when you're making records with other guys, especially these are your friends, your family, and you guys are on a joint together, right? Everybody picks the first, well, I like this verse, I like this person's part. On one demo, right?
Yeah.
Which verse is your favorite besides yours? Who do you think you love? Bayani's verse, right?
Yeah.
Why?
I just like the flow. It's just very catchy, you know. Yeah.
Like that. You know, not everybody answers that question. They would tell you, bye, nami back pass. And that was why I actually just took that out. I mean, so Bayani's verse was your best on one demo, right?
Yeah.
That's good. But anyways, you know, I like to talk about love lives. We'll come to the music, right? And, you know, you sing a lot about love songs, heartbreak, you know, coming together straight up. And with you, what is your love like? Let me start with that, because, you know, the thing is, you're going to put, every time you say, oh, you know, we're good. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
You have a girlfriend. How is your love life? How long have you been in your relationship now?
Since I was 9, she's my microphone. So
wow, smart answer. So we're not talking about instruments. We're not talking about objects.
That's my girlfriend. That's the only woman in my life.
So you've never dated anybody?
My microphone is my girlfriend.
Oh. But you're very heavy on love songs, right? Is that what you get your inspiration from? People's love lives? Is that what you get your inspirations from?
I get my inspiration from everything, like anything. I can see anything and get inspired, you know. It's just, I don't know, it just comes to me. I don't control it.
So it's anything about friends, anybody, family?
Like I have songs about anything. I just sing when like I get that inspiration. I try to like take a hold of it and make music, you know.
You know, how did you feel like your breakout song Nobody did over 1 million streams on Spotify, you know, and that's a big deal. How did you feel, you know, how you started your journey, looking for where you're coming back from? How did that feel to you?
I felt great. I felt like I felt really positive, you know. In life you grow, you learn, you know. I learned some things. Yeah. I learned some things too. So now it's like I'm better than I used to be, you know, and that's the whole point of doing music.
Did you ever think that? Did you ever picture this pace and how you're going now? Did you ever picture it in your mind?
Yeah, I've pictured even beyond this. You know, I'm just trying to live them step by step. I've pictured way more than this.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there anything that they don't even know? Where do you think you were supposed to be in your mind that we don't even know?
I don't like to talk about it. I just say it to myself and like work towards it, you know, and let the world see it.
Okay. I'm very sure there's nobody who's gonna have a dream like yours and not think of living in a big mansion of theirs. That's one of it. I know you can doubt that with me, right? Because I mean, I want to buy the biggest whips, live in the biggest house, date the finest chicks.
I mean, everybody wants good things, you know.
So is that part of it?
I feel like just creating a legacy and creating the music and everything. Like every time I'm writing a song, I'm not thinking about the money I'm gonna get from it or this. I'm thinking about, I want to make something that's worth it, you know. And if I make music that's worth it, the money is gonna come. So
how do you say your new single? What do you feel about it? What's the edge in your songs? I mean, what do you think makes you different from everybody else?
Firstly, my lyrics. Like sometimes I write these lyrics and I'm like, how did you think of hippopotamus? Like who does that?
Your wordplay.
Yeah, my wordplay just like it's really crazy. Like I'm a fan of it myself.
I like that. So and that's it. You know, the thing is, especially when you know you want to be different.
Yeah.
And you want to come correct.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how you coined that word. So and for some reason it just worked, you know?
Yeah.
So you love your own wordplay.
I love it. I love it. I like sometimes I'll be on my notes and I'll be like, how did I even think of this thing? If I wasn't an artist, I would be a fan of this guy. Like,
who do you think writes like you? Who write as good as you?
I think Miyako has like really crazy wordplay too. You know, I respect his wordplay. His wordplay is out of this world. Yeah.
Everybody's got a face, and I'm gonna be like, boy, man. The truth is, you see how Nigeria be now, man. And everybody's got a face when it comes to music and journey. And sometimes, you know, everybody thinks it's that easy. Sometimes, you know, seeing you going out there looking on fly. You know, what has been the hardest part for you? And hottest phase for you in this same, comparing your life before and now, what has been the hottest part for you?
I've not said this before, but I'll say it anyway. There are sometimes I walk into a room, right?
Yeah.
And because, you know, I started from posting freestyles on Instagram and everything, but I've been with Jazzy even before that. So sometimes I get this aura of some people are finding it hard to accept that I'm an artist now and I have songs out now. So they're like, is this still this guy? I'm like, I know for, you get that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there's sometimes I just see it and I just, in my mind, I just be like, well, I just got to keep working hard. You know, some people find it hard to just accept that this is this person.
Does he piss you off?
No, it doesn't piss me off. Like, I knew it was going to happen. I knew that there's some people who are going to like find it hard to accept. But I mean, if you don't face challenges, then are you really doing anything?
Do you feel pressure sometimes? You know, for example, if I'm on a record label with the other kids and everybody's doing good, you're doing good, but do you get pressured by your other colleagues sometimes?
It's not bad pressure. It's pressure of like, yeah, I can do more. If this person is doing more, I can do more too. I know, like, they don't have 10 heads. You know, it's pressure that pushes you to do better. You know,
and that's how it is these days. You know, you just have to be. Somebody has to inspire you somehow, right? Mm-hmm. Or somebody has to push you at the end of the day. You know, but you know, the Nigerian music scene sometimes creates that kind of bad blood. You know, where they feel like you're in competition with anybody.
I am in competition with everybody. And it's just the truth. So I was thinking one day, I'm like, why is it that everybody always try to say, oh, I'm not in a competition, I'm not in a competition. If you are not really in a competition, then why is there top 100 Apple Music charts? Why are there awards then? I feel like everybody is in a competition, but we are too scared to admit it. And this is the way I see it, right? I'm in a competition with everybody. If it's just like I'm in the classroom right now, I want to be the first in the class. It doesn't mean that, if you miss class one day and you need me to explain a maths topic to you, I won't. I will teach you, right? It doesn't mean that I want to see you fail. It doesn't mean that I can't lend you my notes if you skip class, right? But I desire to be the top of the class. I desire to have the highest grade. Beautiful. So it's not like a bad type of competition or pressure. I want to be at the top. Everybody wants to be at the top, and let's admit it and stop lying.
I want to be honest with you, right? I feel like your growth is very organic because you started from making freestyles on social media. You made it work. You made that magic. You made that push, and then you got a record deal. Now, for your kind of singles and top of songs you put out right now, you know, do you think it can stand the test of time? Is it futuristic to yourself? If you want to speak and speak for yourself, do you think your sound is very futuristic?
I feel like, so it's not even like I feel like, I know. Like, every day when I wake up, when I look at myself in the mirror, I see the greatest artist ever. You know, I know the songs I sing to myself that I've not even recorded, right? I know myself more than anybody else. So it's like, I just need to put in the work and record more songs and show the world who I truly am. You know, but to me, like, when I look at myself, I see Michael Jackson. I see that greatness.
Oh shit!
You know, so it's like
Wacko Jacko Spyce.
There's nothing anybody could really tell me to convince me. You know, I just need to show them and make them believe this thing I believe. And
I like that. That believing in yourself and knowing it and saying it. And I mean, you gotta affirm the things you want for yourself, and that's how it works these days. Now on Falake, right? Yeah. What was in your mind? Because now the fact is, every name comes up, and you realize that this is my story, or it's about a girl Have you ever had an encounter with any Folake before?
I've had an encounter with somebody that fits into the description of that song.
You want to tell us her name?
But not that name. You know, that name is just to keep things anonymous.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So let's just say we have an anonymous name of a girl who did that. So you think is that a thing? Why do you use Folake as a name?
You know, Folake is like, how will I put it? It's like an industry baby because everybody uses it. I made a video even before I dropped the song. Like, Olamide has Folake in his song. Davido feels. You know, a lot of people have used this now. Like, what about this person? And I need to do my own version. I need to be part of that Folake list.
And she made it. She made it.
Yeah.
Did you get DMs from ladies saying who have that name and say no, we're different?
I have DMs from Folakes.
Who tell you I'm different? I'm not that girl. Yeah, I'm not that girl. Don't put me in that box. I'm different. Folake me uyato. But anyway, so anybody at work this year? What are you working on?
I'm working on music, a few collaborations too, and a project this year.
Any features? Are you gonna work with anybody?
Yeah. I have a song.
Should we just do a quick collaboration? Now, for me, Boy Spyce working with, honestly, let me just put it. First of all, Adekule Gold.
I would love to.
On my list. I see Boy Spyce working with Shea Vibes.
Excellent.
Is he on that list?
Yeah.
Should I go on?
Yeah.
Should I go on? And one more, I think, for me, just for hip hop, and I think it'd be nice for me to see you do a job and a work with Vector the Viper.
Yes. Yeah. So the thing is, like, I like to challenge myself. I'll probably drop a song where I'll rap one day. You know, I just want to try.
Really?
Yeah, I just want to.
Do you want us to put you on the spot? Can you drop some bars on the show?
Yeah.
We don't ever really say this because in Nigeria, I know you guys push hours a lot with the conversation, but Nigerians don't stream a lot of music.
Yeah.
You gotta be honest with that. You know, it's a fact that we don't really talk about, but Nigerians don't stream as much as. But the good thing, they can talk about you, they push you. We're crazy. Like, you know what? Now I got it. But I feel like, you know, people need to stream music more. Nigerians need to stream music more. Because, you know, that way the money can be more.
I think it's also the economy because person will never chop now. Now you want to make go pay subscription for Apple Music. So, I mean, like, I feel like a lot of people desire to, but they just can't.
I like that. And that's the honesty right there. It's just that, you know, the thing is, it is becoming an industry that will eventually become, which is already happening, where, you know, it's a sustainable industry as long as we keep it alive. And the fact is, even in everything going on right now, that's all we have for now. Okay, another fact that I shouldn't drop. I just did. Anyways, Boy Spyce is right here in #1 hit music station, and he just dropped it before we went on the break that he just might just rap anytime soon. You know, anything can happen. So, you know, the thing is, what kind of songs have you done that you've not even, people don't even know you could do? Like, you've not even released. What genre of type of music have you done?
Should I
Baba, say it.
Okay, so I do like very, 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 very different genres of music. Like, I have this reggae song that I might be putting out very, very soon. I have pop. I have what's this thing? Funk, like this funk retro wave type of songs. But sometimes I just feel like these songs, maybe I just put them inside album because.
but if they told you to drop an album now, you ready?
Of course. Wow.
Okay, so you know what? Just before we go out and we just wrap this up, and you're just going to prove to us that actually you can do anything, right? So you just said, I'm going to kill it because, you know, it's a cappella. Just see if you could drop some bars on the show, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, on your #1 hit music station, it's an also different boy with the different spice. You get that, right? Representing Maybe Records, the one and the only Boy Spyce in the building. What's good? You ready?
Okay, I have only 2 lines.
No, drop on. Drop on, please.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
Clap for me now. Clap for me.
I will. Okay, so no.
Cheer. Yeah.
Mike, please, guys, please,
Yeah.
just make sure. Like, I want to make it so. Drum rolls.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Yo, I'm a serial rapper. You should put me up behind bars. Hard kicks, soft keys, couple hi-hats.
Okay, guys. You know what? That line, please do not steal it. Because if you hear it on the song, you heard that first on the show, right?
Yeah, you heard it from me.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Boy Spyce.
Thank you for having me.
You know, the thing is there anything you like to say that you always wanted to get off your chest? This is the time to do it.
So I feel like a lot of people are getting the whole message around Folake wrongly.
Okay.
So, like, I feel Nigerians to pay very, very good attention to my lyrics because sometimes they are deep. I said, Folake don't pump us, you don't dey drive rappers. Then towards the end, I said, them just they talk jargons cause now she way they make my heart beat. So it doesn't mean that Folake is all of these things. I mean that they are saying all these things about her, but it's all rubbish, and she's not actually like that. She's the one that makes my heart beat.
Okay, so now the song now basically is, because some people think that even with all the bad things you've done, you still want to be in love with her. That's what people think, right?
Some people think I'm saying that this is who Folake is.
Okay, but you are not saying that. You are saying that everything you think Folake is
not what she is, and she's the one that makes my heart beat. So it's like I feel like a lot of people in the industry can relate to it because I've seen a lot of stories where I know say things they happen, but I know girls that work hard for their money.
Yeah.
You know, they are doing their own thing, but a lot of people just have this ideology about them that she's doing this, she's doing that, this is where she gets money and all of these things. And by the time you get close to these girls and you see how they work and everything, you know that these people actually put in the work and they are doing something for themselves. But probably because social media now, they just have this ideology that this baby is like this. That's happened to me. I liked the girl when I was younger. Some people were saying a lot of things about her. This girl. I later found out that some of the guys that were saying all these things tried to check her and she didn't agree. So they were trying to
which is the trend anyways.
Exactly. So they're trying to. So I just think try to know somebody first. You know,
and that's what you're trying to explain on the song, right?
Try to know somebody.
So some people think because Folake is this way, they've already judged Folake that
exactly.
Okay, but I know you guys, she's bad, she's this, but I love her. But you're trying to say that whatever you feel about Folake is not what I feel, is not what I see, right? Wow.
So that's the whole message.
Boy Spyce taking us on a journey. Anyway, so it's good, and that's it. You guys, you heard that? And you got out of your chest?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. 96.9 Cool up here, number one hit music station. Thank you, Boy Spyce.